Welcome to Let's Get On With It, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 10. I, Grimith, will be your monolingual commentator as we experience this Koei gem together. This video is part of the Rewarding the Rewarders opportunity I offered in late July. Longtime viewers who've donated certain amounts of money may recommend a game for me to play on my channel. Though the offer is no longer open, you may consult the relevant link in the video description if you're interested in learning more. This series was brought to you by Stockhanovites. Sorry. And he blamed myself as well as Mysterious JG and Bobo the Vulture for getting him interested in Chinese history. You know, when I initially had the dream of becoming a history teacher, this wasn't what I had in mind. But I'll take it. RTKX differs from most of the RTK series because it focuses on the control of one character, rather than an entire force. Sure, you could play as a ruler and unite China, but you can also play as a follower, or even a wanderer. Since I've already conquered China on video, twice, and since Mysterious JG already has an ongoing series where he's playing as Zhou Yu, I'll link that in the video description as well, I think I'm going to spend my time watching history rather than making it. Oh, excuse me, sorry, something popped up. There we go. Before I begin, though, longtime viewers will note that this is not the first time I've recorded RTKX. Back in February of 2011, I recorded a simple little video showing off the game and talking about how far the series has come. Unfortunately, that simple little video, full of simple commentary and simple recording software, became the second most viewed video on my channel. Thank you, Road to the Dead video, for knocking it off the top. And its comments are full of people, you know, like, seeking technical advice, like, how did you get this? Simple, have friends who live in different regions. Where did this English patch come from? Kongming, I'll link it. How do you make a character who has, like, it'll all be taken care of in the video description, it's okay. Who knew foolish people would treat me as the go-to source for information? Oh, Internet. The series does promise to be better, though, because I'm better. Hell, I even learned how to put the game in windowed mode, as you can see. If you're looking for a bit of technical advice on how to get this game running and legible, Future Grimith will have some links in the video description for you, so you can consult the internet, even though, you know, I guess for this moment, I will actually be your Google machine. Because I had to look up all this information on my own at some point and learn how to do it. I'll be generous in this aspect. But I don't condone and won't condone piracy talk here, so you have been warned. Comments relating to such will be removed, and depending on my mood, people will be blocked. Okay, before I go gallivanting across China, I'm going to need a character. Let's get on with making one, shall we? New officers, and create. Okay. This screen looks a little bit different than what I'm used to. I have played this game extensively over the years, but I've only played the PS2 version, despite receiving this as a gift. The only time I spent playing it was when I recorded that little snippet, the showcase video. I am looking forward to the full experience. Okay, so, we're gonna make our Ho and our 10 Grim, and, the J is gonna be She Grimith. There we go. And my name will be listed as She Grim in the list of what have you. Like I said, I'm monolingual. I can read and speak a bit of Spanish, French, and German. Conversation, you know, enough to get me let by if I get, like, stranded in one of those speaking countries. But and this one, not so much. I need to, like, recruit Polar Dash or someone to look over my shoulder and translate this shit for me. It's all Moonspeak to me. And I can't believe I forgot to grab something important. There we go. I decided that I would be randomly generating my characteristics. My lead, my war, my int, my pol, and my ka. But I'll have a fame of one because I'm a loser. Like that. How I ultimately decided I'd be generating these things, and I actually thought about this, for some time over August while I was recording Phantasy Star 4 and what have you, and basically in my spare time, how I wanted to generate these things. I think I'm going to go with 5d20 here. Oh man. That is the sound of victory right there. And unfortunately my laptop and some spare parts for other computer, like a monitor, and that's a spare part, taking up so much space I'm worried one of these dice is going to go falling straight off, but fuck it. And so all my characteristics, except for Fame, Fame's going to be 1, are going to be in a range between 5 and 100. I'm not sure whether I should do an arrange all thing, or whether I should just take it straight up. I'll do fucking straight up, baby. Come on, give me some good numbers. Otherwise, I'm gonna be a shitty wanderer. First up, lead. 16 and 14 is 30. I know, this is pretty exciting to listen to. 11 and 4 is 15, and another 15 is 30, so I have a leadership of 60. You have been chosen. I think this first video is going to be devoted to character generation and me introducing the game, so if you haven't already, do feel free to skip ahead. I want to roll some dice though, goddammit. This is fun. This is one of the primary reasons I get into tabletops. Next up, war. Let's see, that's 15, that's another 15 for 30. 20 makes 50, and 19 makes 69. Okay. Not an overpowered character. Mysterious GG always railed about those, like, goddamn overpowered people. And go. I could have rolled my 1d100. I could have done that, but I decided that, I'd make things more interesting. So, more chances, you know, it makes sure that my stats, you know, at least a minimum of 5, so I won't be a complete and total failure, right? Let's see, that's a 20, that's an 18, 38, the 12 makes 50, 10 makes 60, and my scores will deviate towards average. This one's actually an exception, with a 78 intelligence. I might spot myself some points, too. You know, so I don't have a complete and total average experience. I haven't decided yet. I gotta have a tanky characteristic though. All of mine have been above average thus far. There it is. 2 and 8 is 10. That's a 4, so 14. And 2 makes 16. And 12 makes 28. God damn it. Grim does not understand politics. I can roll with that. How about your charm, bro? How's your charm? 5 20s? Come on, you can do it. Give me some charisma, baby. No. Let's see. 17 and 9 is 28. 29, 40, 53. Okay. That's ultimately better than straight 50s character. Not gonna be that inspirational. Tell you what, let's I'll actually pull out the D100 here. How many bonus points do I get? Gotta have bonus points in character gen, man. Come on. The D100 says 23 bonus points. Okay. Well, shit. 23, huh? I could max out the intelligence. Paul, I'm okay with not having a whole lot of. I won't subtract anything. These bonus points will just be mine to have and hold and hug for the rest of my life. Leadership, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of leading either. War, you can take care of that, but you need to be... Well, I think in this game it would be called a celeb, a hero. And you can actually debate bandits and what have you. But I don't think I'll be starting with that. As much as I would like to. So, war is probably not something I should neglect. I don't really plan on getting a whole lot of fights, though. Intelligence seems like it would be my way to go, and charisma. What the hell? Not that, you know, I'm not a charming man, but we'll say, facial disfiguration, scars, and what have you. We can go with that. We just go with an overly sarcastic and unfriendly demeanor, unsuitable to, social I actually like that. I've rolled characters in tabletops with, low, charisma scores or charm scores in the past. That's ultimately what I stick with, so... I'm not going to cap this out completely. I don't want to have a 100. I'll stay with that. And, we'll say war goes to 72. There we go. So, primarily an intelligent guy. He is. How do I change my face? Things I should have figured out. My Yan? There we go, my Yan. Oh, where is Grimith's face? There we go, that's Grimith right there. That's the face that I used whenever I first bought Romance of the Three Kingdoms 10. I liked it the most. Are there any, like, bonus faces? Probably all stuff I have to unlock, though. Yeah, I'll stick with this one. This one's fine with me. There we go. Good job, Grimith. You're kind of a warrior type, yeah. Not really a political-minded guy, but your intelligence, you're doing a good job. And, I could make you a smart guy. Since I haven't gone through the game, I'm not allowed to just, like, pick my skills. I have to have them randomly generated, and it's based upon my type. Might make myself an all-type guy, you know, have, like, skills going from everywhere. I don't have a limit on how many times I will, click mage. No, really shouldn't do that. That's just silly. Advisor is something that would be really useful. That would be your warlord, for PlayStation 2 versions. But I don't really plan on being a commander, so it's not gonna be for me. So what will be useful for me? Certainly not the political skills. Battle skills, probably not gonna be that useful either. I would basically say primarily debate skills, but that tends to go for someone who has a higher political skill. I've got counter and rebuttal, though. What kind of things will all give me? All, I presume? Oh, an advisor and a spy. Interesting. Ooh, got a lot there. I was thinking that I might do this off camera. I don't know. Kind of fun to watch. And I do just want to document this for the purposes of everyone being able to watch if they want. Listen to my sweet, soothing voice. And you can definitely pick up skills as you continue through with the game. It's okay. I should have settled for, just press the enter key. Something that gives me a lot of debate skills. We'll go with that. Strike and refute. I'm not used to these names, though. I'm used to all the PS2 names. Refute, I definitely know that one. Strike, you got me on that one. Okay, counter-strike and refute, we'll go with that. I'll be an advisor, and I have some astro power, and I can lurk in the shadows. Even have recover and burst. Okay, I plan on playing in the year 194. I think I've covered 184, that's Dongzhuo's era, in RTK4. In RTK6, I covered like a 200-ish era, maybe 207. And here, I think I'm going to go with 194. I actually think might be the year that Mysterious GG started off in. Back whenever Sun Ce is under the command of Wan Shu, and he trades the Imperial Seal for some troops, so he can go off and gallivant on his own. We'll make our birth year, we'll say 150. Well, no. If I'm going to be a guy who isn't committed yet, let's make myself a young man. We'll say 175. So I was a child whenever the RTK era, the Han Dynasty crumbles, and, okay, that's fine. 175 it is, max age, 99. I'm not going to have a father, mother, spouse, and I'm not going to match myself with any of the other characters. I'm a loner. Type, I'm, ambition, I guess. I care about ambition. She grimace ambition. Personality, I'm a calm guy. We're just gonna pretend I'm a calm guy. Alcohol, I'm not a fan. I like to read, and my desires, I'll say average. Average ambitions, strive to be average. That way if you exceed your expectations, you can rejoice. You know, I'm a fairly intelligent guy. More intelligent here than I am in real life, I'm sure. My poll stat, though. Oh well. C'est la vie. And I even have a biography for myself. Best biography ever. Okay. And you're good to go. So, new campaign. Year is 194. And custom officers. She Grimith. She Grimith. 20 years old with 8 skills, and his sex is Nam. So yeah, English translation is not perfect. There are folks who, there's a few people who are actually still working on fully translating the PC version, but still work in progress, you know. Yeah. That sounds important to me, though. We'll just go ahead and pick it. Of course, now if my character is actually words of, oh god. You know, I don't know where he is. It kind of helps if you learn what things say when they read. Oh, maybe a custom home? Or maybe I pick back. City band. Ah, here we go. Here we go. I knew what I was doing. Yeah, not a problem. So, difficulty level, we're going to put it on expert. Messages, pause, show. We'll leave the tutorial on so you can read the stuff that I can't read, for those of you out there, and all that stuff looks good. Let's get on with it. Next time on Romance of the Three Kingdoms 10. I told you this was just going to be an introduction video. I'm glad I figured out all that stuff, though. Whew. I would have hated to stop the video before then. The people on the internet would have made fun of me. That's not even cool, man. Damn you people on the internet making fun of Grimith. I'm trying here. Oh, and just wait until you hear how I slaughter all these names. It's gonna be a blast. See you later.